Hi there, it's Kevin with GatheringMagic.com here with the wrap-up video for playing on a budget with the event deck, with the Underworld Herald event deck that you can purchase for $23.99 from CoolStuffInc.com. I highly recommend to pick it up. And of course, I showed you how you can improve this deck just by trading off the Pack Rat and the Desecration Demon. And you don't even have to do that. Those are very powerful cards in the format right now. Unfortunately, though, I don't like either one of those cards unless it's in a more of a mono black devotion type strategy with Mutavaults and Thoughtseizes. So what makes Pack Rat so good is the first turn Thoughtseize, get rid of the removal for the Pack Rat, and then you drop Mutavaults and Pack Rat, and then you just go to town. And without that kind of draw, Pack Rat to me seems a little bit... I've tested it in some other decks that do not use Mutavault or Thoughtseize, and it's definitely not as good. So if you are going to go the Pack Rat route, you're going to have to spend some significant amount of money to really idealize that deck. So anywho, love this deck. I think that Pain Seer, two of Pain Seer was actually really good. I might actually think about getting rid of maybe some more Agent of Fates for some more Pain Seers, as I did think that it was one of the strongest cards in the deck, which is, I'm eating my words, because when Pain Seer was spoiled, I did not like the card whatsoever. But it's one of those cards that they need to handle, and otherwise it's going to start giving you card advantage, and it's really good. A 2/2 for 2 with the option of it to actually get you card advantage, I think is fine. So I like it in this deck, maybe up to a 3 or 4. Maybe cutting down the Age of the Fates. I think the one thing with this deck is it was a little bit clunky with the amount of 4-drops. I would not take out Mogis, Marauders, or Xathrid Necromancers, so that leaves it open to these ones. And both Herald of Torment and Nighthowler seem to definitely be worth it. So maybe cut an Age of the Fates for a Pain Seer. I did like the removal package. Bile Blight, Ultimate Price, Doomblade, Hero's Downfall. That is a very lovely removal package. I think it's perfect. And the Underworld Connections were awesome in the sideboard. I definitely think they're very good versus control. Now, Grey Merchant of Asphodel is a card I think would work out as maybe one of or two of. Maybe you could put in the sideboard instead of more of this removal. Because we have a lot more removal options in the sideboard. We definitely don't need this excess Doomblade. And maybe another Gift of Orzhova is a little bit overkill. So maybe taking out 2 Doomblades and Gift of Orzhovas for a Grey Merchant of Asphodel will give you some reach against decks that you really need reach against, like that UWR control deck. I think top decking in 2 of these guys would have been a lot better than top decking in 2 dead cards. Other than my UWR opponent, he did what he's supposed to do and sided out his stuff for Brimaz and Archangel Thune and beat me down that way, which was very unfortunate because, yeah, we got him down to 1 game 1, and it was just the insane amount of lands that game that was the difference of the game. But again, 2-2 is, or what did we go? We went 2-3. 2-3 isn't a terrible record with a budget deck, and none of those matchups were unwinnable. Each one of those games that we lost was 1 card, the difference of 1 card, and then we would have been fine. So again, maybe I need to mess around with the land base. Maybe 23 is a little bit rough, and going down to 21 might actually help this deck out a lot, because we do curve out at 3. And a lot of times if you curve out at 3, you can get away at 21 lands. But if you are going to go the Grey Merchant route, you would want 23. So maybe these guys don't need to come in. But all in all, very impressed with the deck. This is one of the more powerful decks that I've seen Wizards of the Coast come out with as an event deck. The past ones, I did like the U-White Heroic deck and from Theros, and also the M14 deck, the green-red aggressive deck with the Gorkon Rampagers was a pretty sweet deck as well. So kudos to Wizards. They're actually been producing some pretty cool event decks. So again, I highly recommend this for your new player. And I'm not doing this because I'm sponsored. So let's just get that out of your head right now, because I'm doing this at the shop as well. I work at a local game store. I help people build decks. And if they do have $25, I'm highly recommend they pick this up. You get a playset of Cacklers. You get almost a playset of Tormented Heroes. You get the 2 of Xathrid Necromancers, which run at what, $5 to $6 right now, and Age of the Fates, which are bulk, but you get one of those. You get Hero's Downfall, which is like $8, and so you get your money back. You get some trade fodder with Desecration Demon or you could easily keep it in this deck. It definitely could hit your 4 spot. You play that instead of another Herald of Torment for sure, and you get a Pack Rat that you can easily pawn off as well. So highly recommend picking that up. Again, you can check out coolstuffinc.com and actually get that for $24 instead of $25, and help the Playing on the Budget series, as well as Cool Stuff does directly fund the filming of these decks. So go ahead, go pick up that event deck. Underworld Herald is what it's called. This has been Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching.